Thank you, and this is great. This is great. I just want to say this is awesome. 2015, January 24th and 25th. It's an opportunity to show off the city to the world. Some of the best hockey players, the best hockey players in all the world, will be in the great city of Columbus, and people will descend upon our city, not only to visit, but to experience our city, and our city will be highlighted, and that's important. And we're going to roll out the red carpet. We're going to have a great time, and people will know what the city is all about, what Columbus is all about. We're very proud of this team. And I want to say the final thing about the commissioner. Commissioner made a promise, and that promise has been kept. And as a politician, it's always good to hear. Promises made, promises kept. Thank you, Commissioner.
Thank you.
All right.
You heard my prepared remarks by video. I'm happy to take questions. I didn't ask to have the question and answer limited to All-Star. I think for this purpose, let's do that. And then if some of you have questions relating to any other league business, we can do that one-on-one after we finish up these proceedings. Anybody have a question about All-Star?
Gary, how certain were you from the start that you would be able to keep this promise? Was there ever any doubt that the game would be here as soon as possible?
No. The only issues that we had to deal with were logistical. Was the convention center going to be available on the dates we needed? Was the hotel space we needed going to be available? And once we were comfortable that the logistics could be handled, we announced it. And, you know, last season when we were actually playing was rather busy, so we were distracted with that. And then since we're playing 6 outdoor games, our special events department was also very busy and preoccupied. I will say that Michael Priest in particular was about as aggressive as you could be in terms of pushing to get us to the point that we could make the announcement. And I had Don Renzulli, who I think you all know runs special events for us, I said, okay, you got to take some time before we do the outdoor games and get this put to bed so we can announce it. And I think we got to the point about a week ago where we said, okay, we're ready to go. And Mike then said, what are you doing on Saturday night? So here I am. As I said, he couldn't have been more anxious and aggressive. And as the mayor said, we're thrilled to be here and, frankly, to let the city of Columbus, the Blue Jackets fans, know as soon as possible that we were honoring the promise and that we were excited to come was very important to us.
Was there a secondary bid process, or did the...
No.
Okay,
no, this was, we wanted to come back as quickly as possible, and we just had to make sure that we were in a position to do it. As you know, we couldn't do it this year because of the Olympics, and so 2015 was the first available date, and we had such a good time at the draft, we figured we'd come back and do it again.
This franchise had the arena lease switched around. The county now runs the building.
I remember something about that because I was a little
you
involved.
may have known about that. Was there any sort of agreement such that if this gets taken care of, we will take care of you with the All-Star Game? Was there any direct correlation between the two?
I don't remember that there was a quid pro quo, and Mike is nodding in agreement with me. We always wanted to come here. We've always believed in Columbus. It's hard to believe this building is, what, 13 years old? This magnificent building that's been so well maintained. Columbus is a great city. It's a great sports town. It's a place that can hold major events well. And so we always believed that this would be a good place for us to come, and that was confirmed with the draft.
Any other questions for the Commissioner?
Any questions for anybody else?
I'm not going to let JD off the hook that easy, so.
Go, you can ask JD anything. Ask him about the power play. No. Anything else? Okay. we can break up this part, and if anybody has any other questions, I'm happy to take them. Otherwise, you can all go back up and cover the game, and I can go back and watch the game. Anybody have anything else? Great.
Can I just say one thing, Gary, please?
No,
Excuse me.
of course you can.
Just one thing. I'd just like to say how happy I am for the McConnell family. This is a family that brought hockey to Columbus. I'm sure Mr. Mack is smiling. This is something that fell through because of circumstances once, and this group, led by these people over here, kept their chin up. They knew they could pull this off. They wanted it, with Mike really wanting it, making the calls to the league. The league certainly found a way to make this happen. But for the McConnell family and for the people that are involved deeply with the Blue Jackets, I'm very, very happy for them. This is going to be a fun time.